pleased with yourself.
It's nice to come out of the OR and give a parent good news for a change.
Well, not to diminish your godlike surgeon skills, but that little boy was lucky. You know, the car swerved, and so he didn't have to sustain any serious injuries.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what it was like for Elizabeth having to sit with that mom while she waited for news about her little boy.
Yeah, when I was walking up and saw her waiting, I was wishing I could have been giving her good news that Jake was okay. I don't know. So much for professional detachment, right?
I believe they call it compassion.
Don't tell anybody. I've got a reputation to uphold.
All right, your secret is safe with me. What? What's wrong?
Or Shadybrooke.
Really? Did they say that Lisa was competent enough to stand trial?
She's still being evaluated.
What does that mean?
The doctors want me to come in. Lisa wants to see me.
Well, if you need to go to tell them that Lisa was in her right mind when she locked me in the basement, then so be it.
I didn't think I was going to have to lay eyes on her until the trial.
The operative word being trial. If you don't go, who knows what will happen. Lisa can twist things around and use the psych evaluation as another free pass. You know, we can't risk that.
Do you remember that trip to Louisville? It was like, 9 or 10 years ago. We were driving back from that wedding, and we decided to spend the night, and we were driving for hours looking for a hotel that had a vacancy. We ended up having to sleep in the car. Yeah. I think we were the only 2 people in all of Kentucky who didn't realize that the Derby was that night, but it didn't stop us from placing bets and winning big. We turned $10 into $2 grand. That's not bad the first time out the gate. Don't worry, the 2 burly guards by my door, they took away all sharp objects or anything that could be fashioned into a weapon. They even took away my shoelaces.
Doctor said you wanted to see me.
Yeah, well, truthfully, I didn't think that you'd actually show up. I mean, had I known that all I needed to do was be committed in order to get your attention, I would have checked in months ago.
What do you want, Lisa?
Just to look you in the eyes and see that you know that I'm right.
About what?
You're never gonna be happy with Robin. And every time that you realize that, after every fight and every affair, you're gonna hear my voice, remember my words, which means that I won. Again. All right, so let's talk about your delusional marriage.
I'm not here to talk about my marriage, Lisa.
Actually, you're here because the doctor thinks it's good for me to confront you. So that means that I get to say what's on my mind, and you get to listen.
Okay. Make it fast.
Alright. I don't care how much you lie to yourself about your perfect little family and your perfect little wife. You are not wired for monogamy. Right? I don't know, to sabotage yourself, you chose the mousiest, least interesting woman alive. And you will cheat on her again. And you will hate yourself for it again. And you will beg for her to forgive you again. But then, see, the million-dollar question is, how long is she going to keep doing that?
You were the saddest person on this planet, you know that?
Just remember you heard it here first.
With everything that's happened, all the ways that I made it clear that you and I were never going to be anything, you still seem to think that you and Robin are in some sort of competition. Well, you're not, Lisa. You never will be. It was one night.
It was one night, plus all the others.
And that was college. I never intended to go back to you. Never intended to leave my wife. I was drunk, I was angry, and it was one lousy night. So stop thinking you're significant, because you're not.
And denial kicks in? Right on cue?
Yeah, believe all you want. I know how I feel. Robin is the only woman for me.
Until the next one comes along.
You know, Lisa, you're stuck in the past. See, I've moved on from college. I no longer have to sleep with women in order to prove to myself that I'm a man. I go home and I see my wife and my child's eyes
Oh,
every
blah,
single
blah,
day.
blah. I have heard this so many times that I could repeat it in my sleep. I wrote. And you know what, believe it or not, there's actually parts of your spiel that I agree with. Robin is an angel. And I am a dangerous psycho stalker. And I know that to be true because otherwise I would have realized a long time ago that you were not worth the pain and the humiliation that I put myself through.
Wow, look at that. We agree on something.
Time will prove me right. Because Robin will do something that you don't like, and then you'll just take off and you'll go to some shady dive, you'll pick up on a clueless waitress, or you'll shove a besotted intern into a supply closet. Wash, rinse, repeat. Until even Robin can't forgive you anymore. See, I gave you a handy excuse because you fell victim to a psycho, and there's not a lot of us around, but the next woman that you screw around with will probably just be, garden variety normal. And Robin's not going to put up with the, oh, I'm so innocent act over and over again. I mean, she's not much, but she at least has pride.
Unlike you. See, that's where you and Robin differ.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just keep throwing insults my way. But it doesn't change who you are at your core. You may love Robin, and I believe that you do, but you're still gonna lose her. You're not gonna be able not to.
Be careful. I have an extremely jealous husband, and he will be back any moment. I'm almost afraid to ask. I mean, what did Lisa say? You're bringing me beautiful flowers?
They're a very small, very inadequate attempt at an apology for the hell I put you through. The fundamental truth that was obscured by Lisa's insanity, that I cheated on you. I betrayed our wedding vows, and I'm so sorry.
Patrick, it's over.
Because you were generous enough to forgive me, Robin. I want you to know for the rest of my life, I'm going to prove worthy of that forgiveness. Every day, I'm going to show you how much I love you. You're the only woman I want to be with. The only woman ever I want to be with.
I love you too.